YouTube channel Everything Always reported over the weekend that rapper Megan Thee Stallion will appear in Disney Plus's upcoming She-Hulk series. Excuse me. Roman added that the Savage rapper will appear on the show as herself, noting that, quote, "That's right, she won't be showing up as a superhero or a supervillain. Rather, she'll be playing herself on the show." He also shared that the role is not a cameo and it is reoccurring. Um, so you got a green, curvaceous woman across from a black, beautiful, curvaceous woman. B-Walt, I have no problem with this whatsoever. None at all. None. You? Your thoughts?
I don't have any problem with it as long as she don't. I don't have a problem with it because she's a star. Like, yeah, throw her in there to bring people to the show that may not watch it otherwise because they like her. So it makes sense from a promotional standpoint to do it. I just hope that she does a good job and doesn't take away from the overall body of work. Like, remember when Beyonce first started acting and they put her in movies that like, and
she wasn't quite ready for?
She wasn't quite ready for, like, I mean, now she probably is, whatever. I haven't seen her or anything in a while, but like her first couple of movies, it's like you saw like she could be good at this, but there's, she just ain't been in it long enough. Same thing with Will Smith. Remember when he first started acting, it was like he could be good at this.
He was lipping everybody's lines.
But not yet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I hope that when she jumps on there that she's actually ready to do that kind of stuff. Acting ain't easy, bro.
No, but it can be taught, it can be trained, you can get better.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the series itself. I know that what's her name? Jamila Jamil. I feel like that's not fully correct.
Jamila Jamil. That doesn't even ring a bell.
The Indian woman from another popular prominent show. They said that she was cast in the She-Hulk series a couple weeks ago. I don't know if we actually talked about it when it was announced, but I just think I'm gonna check it out. Number one, I was gonna check it out before they said Megan was gonna be in it. I think this is a good look for her. This will help out both. This will bring an audience that may not have watched the show, to your point, and those watching the show will get to see who she is. I think it's a good move. I think it's a good business move. I just feel like there's gonna be a green, curvaceous woman dancing to body yaddy 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 at some point. I just feel like it's gonna happen at some point. Maybe I'm wrong, but you can't say WAP on Disney Plus. You can't.
Why not?
You can't. Well.
Hey, Cardi B got kids, baby. They can do that.
Cardi B ain't on Disney Plus, so.
I'm saying they do WAP, she will be.
Yeah, that wasn't announced. So and I think there's a reason for that. But no, to your point about Beyonce, this doesn't seem like that because she was getting like, what was it, Cadillac Records or something? I know she did Austin Powers, like number 2. She did that super early.
See, like I said, like she, in my opinion, I think she got good enough to be in movies.
Talking about Beyonce.
Yeah. So did Will Smith. The movie that I'm talking about and they did a good job of trying to cover it up. Remember that hip hopper thing that came out and she was the star of it? It was like her.
Did that actually come out?
Yeah, this shit came out. It was Her Most Def and some other shit. It came out on like BET or some shit for a minute. It was way back in the day. And they covered it up because it was kind of sort of musical, but not really. Remember that shit? You don't remember that shit?
I thought it didn't get made. Because Van Hunt talked about doing like a black opera with like R&B singers. And I remember that didn't get made. I remember them talking about it, but maybe I was wrong. Like,
well, it was some shit that came out that she was in with Mos Def. What was that?
You I can't check it right now. You gotta hit the Google
Carmen,
machine.
a hip opera, came out in 2001.
Okay. How was that? Do you remember?
That was what I was talking about. That's where it was kind of like.
So it was like a live musical. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and it's like I said, she was kind of new to the game, and like you could see that she could be good at it, but it was almost like they rushed it before she was ready, but they tried to cover up because it was a musical and she could sing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And so like, and then Austin Powers was another one where it was like, I'm gonna tell you, I love the Austin Powers films, but when I saw the third Austin Powers, I went to see it because she was in it, because you know it was Beyonce. So yeah, I'm gonna go see Beyonce in this movie. But and this ain't no diss, but I still think it was kind of early, and she kind of took away from the film. Like she was just almost a little bit too. What's the word I'm looking for? Her energy was a little bit her energy was a little bit too powerful for the role that she was playing, and it took away from all that campy silliness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So like even when she was doing I'm Fox and Cleopatra, it was like, whoa, hold on. Like it doesn't, you know.
It didn't, the tone and rhythm, it kind of went off when she did her thing.
Yeah, and like I said, it just for me, I feel like she may have been a little bit early. But then there was other stuff that she was in later on that I ended up having to see because you know when you got dating people want to see Beyonce in the movies and stuff. But there was a movie she did with Idris Elba that I thought she did pretty well. There's other things that I've seen her in, like Cadillac Records. I actually liked that. She's fucking amazing in that shit.
I thought she was good in that too.
She was dope in that shit. Like that was like Oscar worthy in my opinion. How she played that.
That was a good role, but I think that was so close to her and like the shit she's gone through, because you know history can't repeat itself at times. Yeah, but she knocked that one out the park.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch me a little She-Hulk. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
You know how the acting game goes for somebody kind of working their way into the game. Like you may get like when you in there, you become like a principal person. Well, not even a principal person, but a featured person in the show. You may have one or two lines, and you just have to deliver that one or two lines, and you're like a featured extra. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Then as you progress, then you get more lines and you become more important on the casting or whatever. But for Megan, is this the first thing she's ever acted in? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I just hope they're not giving her too much to lift early on, because I mean, if she turns out to be, because like I said, Beyonce has become a respectable actor. Will Smith has done it. We still waiting on Common to get there.
You know where the fuck he is.
We're still waiting on Common to get to that point. But like even Alicia Keys, I've seen her in some stuff where it was like, okay. Ice Cube was another one that it took a minute, bro.
For me, it was Higher Learning. Like I was like, okay, he can. All right.
And Higher Learning was that movie where it was like, oh, okay, but like, and what was there? Either they know, don't show. Boys in the Hood, like, yeah. And then what was the other one? Glass Shield, Ghost on Mars or whatever. But
I'm so mad you just were able to call those off the top of your head.
But because I love Cube, and Cube, like I said, Cube has gotten to the point where he's a respectable actor, right? But I just feel like they need time. You need time, but because they already had star power, they was heavy lifting before they was ready for that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
NASM teaches you got to work up to the hypertrophy, nigga. You don't just jump into muscle building. You got to get the stamina right, and they stamina wasn't quite there yet to have that much power and that much lifting to do in a film. So if Megan is ready, then it'll be great. But if she needs
some seasoning,
it might take a minute. I just hope
paprika.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't detract from the film or the TV show.
We'll see. Now, I want to be clear. This is all sort of like first reported, potentially may not be the situation, but the guy states in the report he's 99% sure this is going to be the situation. So we'll find out. We'll check it out, and then we'll give you the update.
Go check it out.